Hello, beautiful family, lovers of good things, lovers of important personnel all over the globe. I bring greetings from a grateful heart. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. Thank you for the love and the support. I just can't thank you enough. So, my beautiful family, today I have a quick one to share with you. It's just a reminder of something that has happened before. You guys know that last week, the lead counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, raised an alarm and said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said he is not going to beg for his freedom. Believe you me, this news was the talk of the town. Social media was on fire. Everybody was talking about this update. Everybody was talking about this news, saying, why did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said he's not going to beg for his release? Of which you know that the courts raised a judgment and said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be discharged and acquitted. And all this why, after the court judgment, the federal government of Nigeria has not released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And this has bothered a lot of people. People started to talk, people started to say that, oh, the federal government of Nigeria don't want to obey their own court order. They don't obey instruction, they don't obey law. And it goes to a point whereby Mazi Nnamdi Kanu raised an alarm last week and said he's not going to beg for his freedom, and a lot of people were like, say, oh, when it is time, he's going to beg. But all the same, the update from 4th of September 2023, that is what I've come to share with you. There are some persons that normally doing their politics or whatever, they will just raise an alarm and say, oh, the federal government of Nigeria should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a matter of urgency. And a lot of people will carry it and say, oh, so ministry, so honorable is calling for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Trust social media, trust the vloggers. Everybody will carry it and they will start saying that this person has called for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the update from 4th of September 2023, the lead counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu acknowledged those people that call for his release. That is, the House of Representatives of Nigeria called for the immediate release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And when he went to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he extended a hand of support to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, letting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to know that these are some of the people that have called for your immediate release. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu showed his support by appreciating them, acknowledging them, applauding them for asking for his immediate release. And a lot of people were saying, sure, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said he's not going to beg for his release. So why is he applauding these people for calling for his immediate release? But you know that is a normal thing, that when you are in need of something and you were able to see someone that speaks on your behalf, even if you know that you are in the right track, that you will never ask these people for anything, to explain anything or whatsoever, and somebody came up and said, oh, I'm going to defend this person, just release this person and let this person go. There has been confusion in the southeastern part of Nigeria. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is aware that these people, they are people that he is never in good terms with when he has not yet been under the custody of DSS. So when he heard that these people sent a message to the federal government of Nigeria, he decided to appreciate them for their bravery, that is, for their support, asking for his immediate release. So I think I have explained to those people that say, why will Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appreciate these people, that these people, they are politicians, that they are just using the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for views. They are using the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for support. They are using the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to cajole the people, to put the people under captivity. Because it has come to the point whereby a lot of people support people that call for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But the big question here that I want to ask is that, why is it that the governors, I know that for a very long time, Governor Soludo of Anambra State called for the immediate release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu during one of his campaign. But aside that, there are a lot of governors in southeastern part of Nigeria that are not even saying anything, and their silence means a lot. These are people that should be the front runner to pass out this very information. If really they really want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released, yes, So these governors, they have not said anything about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, all this while they kept mute. It's just like it's none of their business. And if really they really want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released, I believe that if people like this come up and said no, enough is enough, speaking in one voice, telling the federal government the implication of what is happening in South eastern part of Nigeria, and the willingness of the people to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Hence, they choose this Monday sit at home without any wages attaching to it, or without any stinge attaching to it. So they should inform the federal government of Nigeria about the process or about the demand of the people. Because as a leader, one of the good characteristics of a leader should be a leader that listens to his or her followers. Any leader that said he's leading but he don't listen to his followers, he do things at his or her own will, is not a good leader. A good leader should be able to listen to the people. A good leader should also see the good of his followers. In fact, when a follower is trying to build with you, you should see the need to also accept that person and build with that person. A follower that have rendered a service of 90% to you. So why are you keeping the mistake of just 10%? Instead, you look up to the 90% of the active of that person. So if the southeastern part of Nigeria, if the leaders or the governors, they really want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released, I think they can do it by starting the process. So being said that, I and you know that September 14th, that is this month on 14th of September, should be another hearing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Supreme Court or Appeal Court of Nigeria, Abuja. But as it stands right now, according to Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, that date has been cancelled by the DSS. Oh my goodness. And right now, Prof. Mike Ezekome Sam trying to fix another date, trying to rally around to fix another date for the hearing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But the question here is, why did they cancel the initial date of the hearing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? That is the question that we don't know. But they say when another date is fixed, they are going to inform us. Being said that, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, according to his write-up, also said that the GSS have started another lawless attitude towards the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In his words, he said that the DSS have denied Mazi Nnamdi Kanu access to visitors of his choice. This is alarming. This is unfair. This is not good. That the DSS don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to see the visitors of his choice. That this is the person I want to see. They don't want. Are you not saying that the people that are coming to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are coming to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu through the DSS? Or is it the DSS that is giving them the go-ahead to go and see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Or anybody that wants to come and visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must pass through the DSS? So these are the questions that we are asking that are not really well stated that in the write-up. What he said was that the DSS denied Mazi Nnamdi Kanu access to visitors of his choice. So you can relate with that there are some persons that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will say, I want to see this person. Like what happened last week to Omoyele Sowore, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said you want to see Omoyele Sowore, but the DSS refused. This is the second time. So the barrister took it up and said that the DSS is now restricting the visitors of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why the court give Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go ahead that any visitor that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to see, that is the visitor that will come in. So right now that they don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to have access to the visitor of his choice, does that mean that if some representative want to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't want to see them, and the DSS want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to see them, they can just allow those people access to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? And again, calling on the court, you know that you said the court don't have say in this matter, and knowing fully well that there are a lot of demand or there are a lot of pronouncements from the court that are not functioning today as far as the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or as far as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is concerned. So why not going straight to the federal government of Nigeria instead of still trying to appeal the court, instead of still trying to write to the court to see reasons why this thing needs to be done. And you know that the hands of the court are very short as far as this issue is concerned. That is why I'm just saying to Prof. Mike Ezekome, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, and every other barrister, instead of beating around the bush trying to romance the court, why not take this message direct to the federal government of Nigeria? Why not approach the federal government of Nigeria? Because as it stands, it looks like the federal government of Nigeria is not aware of all these things that is happening. Neither the court is aware of what the DSS are doing, but they don't even have say. There's no day they've written that, okay, this is the message from the court to the DSS, or this is the message of the federal government to the DSS that they have to obey court order and all that. So at this moment, I think the best approach should be direct to the federal government of Nigeria, not to the court. So my beautiful family, I just let me bring all this update to you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they've denied him access to visitor of his choice, and his next appeal court date is cancelled. More dates will be related to you through the barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor when that time comes. But hopefully we'll put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in prayer. So please do well to share this video, like and subscribe. I am here for you as Progress the Analyst. Oh my goodness, if you haven't subscribed to this platform, you are missing a lot. Please smash on that red subscribe button that says subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so that whenever I drop any update just like this, you will be the first to notify. Thank you so much, and I will see you when I see you. For me to you from here, I said bye.